Welcome to Mega Talk and still the talk show in boxing. So Fabio Wardley meets up with David Adeleye just before their October the 28th clash for the undercard of Fury versus Ngannou. They had their press conference today. Interesting press conference, I must say. And I must say I'm very happy to have something good to report in boxing. And this fight is definitely one of those that I definitely want to watch. We'll go a little bit more into their fight record closer to the fight date. But for now, this one's just about the press conference. And the press conference, I wanted to hear what both of these fighters had to say, because the last time they came together, the two sides had an altercation, their team against the other team, and Fabio Wardley ended up on the floor. I don't know if it was a push or it was a punch, but this one was really to see where they were at. Fabio Wardley explained that David Adeleye was jittery. Every time he sees him, he gets jittery. And he says that's the reason why there was a kickoff at the last time when they saw each other, because David Adeleye was jittery. David Adeleye responded and he explained that he didn't have no malice towards Fabio, none at all. And he explained that he was built for boxing. Fabio, he explained that David Adeleye was on edge and he was twitchy. He also went on to say that he just turned round to try and sort things out, and David says, "No, you don't walk before me. You should have sent one of your teams." And to be honest, I remember when I watched that, I really don't think that Fabio was really aware of what was going on. And I do genuinely think he just turned around to find out what was going on. And as he turned around, there was a big kickoff. David Adeleye went on to take the mick really out of Fabio, saying, well, how comes Eddie Hearn isn't promoting you? Doesn't Eddie believe in you? He's put no money on you. And then Fabio explained that, listen, I'm my own boss. I'm not signed to Eddie. I'm actually signed to myself. I do what I want when I want. So it was a bit of a scoring system between the two of them. Other things was going on between them and other comments. I must say, Fabio, he really presents himself very, very well. Very calm, very collective. He's very, very confident as well in his skills. He knows what he's talking about. David was more like scoring points and one of them ones who's trying to make people laugh in the audience by some of the funny comments that he was saying. But both of these guys definitely looked like they was ready for action. As I says, Fabio explained that he came over to just try and calm things down, but it escalated. Adeleye says, look, your security thought that there was this and that, and I wasn't having it. So it just went down as they carried on speaking about really what the other one brings to the table. And as you could see, David Adeleye says, well, Fabio Wardley does nothing. He does nothing good. He's not as fast as him. He's not as smart as him. He doesn't punch harder than him. I'm sorry, David, I've got to totally disagree with you with that. Everybody who Fabio has fought has hit the deck or got knocked out or got stopped. I can't say that for you. So you might be faster than him. You say that he's smarter than him, but you definitely cannot punch harder than Fabio Wardley. He carried on to say that Fabio was devious in his demands, saying that, look, I want to be on first. And I thought, once again, Fabio made a good comment by saying, listen, the reason why I made them comments is because I'm the champion. He says, you don't really know about that because you're not a champion. And when you get to that level, you'll understand what it's about. Can't argue with that one. So, yes, it carried on down this kind of way. And I think this one here definitely merits being the undercard fight to Tyson Fury and Ngannou. There is definitely rivalry. There's a bit of bitterness between the two of them. And I think this is going to be a head-on collision. Will it go past 5, 6 rounds? They don't think it will. But I think that it might go past a little bit longer than this. I'm going by the basis that none of these guys know what defeat is. They haven't tasted defeat officially as a professional. So I think it's going to be interesting. I'm not going to say who I think is going to win right now, but I know that this is going to be an electrifying fight. And we will see what happens in this fight here. Who is going to have egg on their face? And I hope that the winner of this really will go on and fight for the British Championship against one of the up and coming people who are there really in Britain before they go on to European. I know that Fabio's already reached that level, but I really, really want to see some defences and real fights between the rest of these guys who are coming up. And I think that really will set whoever it is up for the start of next year to definitely go on for European status and middle of the road, middle of the year, fringe world level, the end of the year, fighting for world honours. But yes, I'm looking forward to this one, really looking forward to this one. As to all the fights which is going to go on that night, including Fury and Ngannou, this one I am looking forward to the most. Thank you for listening to Mega Talk. Remember to subscribe, press that bell so you get it first. And one of the discussions I'm going to have coming up in the audience is going to be in the next couple days' time. Listen out for that one because that one's going to be an interesting discussion. But thank you for listening to Mega Talk.